During Fatou Bensouda's encounter with the victims of the 2007-2008 post-election violence, some of the victims who had an opportunity to express themselves before the ICC team did not hide their strong feelings regarding the Hague process.
The prosecutor will choose.
Some expressing concerns that the process was unfair, too slow, and politically motivated.
But we are surprised that nobody from Kisumu has been taken to the ICC.
Those questions reflect the dynamics within the body of victims. There are those victims who support the ICC purely because they think it is the only avenue for justice. And those among those victims who support certain presidential candidates and see that the ICC could become an obstacle to these individuals attaining higher office are now behaving more than or projecting their identity as voters.
There will no longer be impunity for these crimes.
The prosecutor seemed to have a rough time redirecting discussions to the legal process as some of the victims poured out their frustrations. Analysts say expectations may have been too high about the ICC, with Kenyans giving less attention to the role of the government in the healing process, compensation for the victims, and justice at the local level.
With the passage of time, people become more moderate, and sometimes are more ready to compromise on certain issues that before they thought were very key. So it is true that the victims have listened to the prayer rallies, they've listened to politicians, they've also listened to civil society, they've listened to other Kenyans, and that has influenced their views that were expressed to Fatou Bensouda.
Many of them thought, and they were told by pro-ICC groups and civil society, that they will be getting justice in a hurry. They have actually found that the ICC is not as fast as they thought.
Nevertheless, Fatou's visit brought home the reality that the Hague process cannot be avoided.
Bensouda's visit has shown us that the ICC will not relent in their pursuit for international justice.
An encounter with victims, an encounter with the reality on the ground, an encounter with the politics of the ICC cases. Such was the climax of Bensouda's tour of the post-election violence hotspots. Alex Chamwada for Citizen Weekend.